Yep, so forgive the minor discrepancies such as the change of rupee count in the wallet and the fact that I decided, hey, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and redecorate the top of this gate because, you know, I think the bland, old, traditional town flower just was not enough to cut the appearance of it, so may as well just jump down and continue. But anyway, so we're back again with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, HD. In the last episode, Jason, Matthew, and I pretty much went through the side quest together without any problems. It was fun having him around, the Wind Waker enthusiast that he is. You know, I really enjoy his walkthroughs, so he really deserves more credit than what he gets for, so... Anyway, in this episode, it is going to be a doozy. Yep, pretty much I'm going to be wrapping up heart pieces, which is going to be not an easy thing to do, and pretty much commence gathering the Triforce of Courage. So... yeah. What I'm going to go ahead and start with is playing the Song of Passing just one time, just to bring about nighttime as well, because there's something in particular that I wanted to point out regarding the auction room, so it'll be pretty... it's not serious, it's really not serious at all, so just wanted to go ahead and point it out. It does involve going up to the top, sort of, just to get a chest. Like, believe it or not, we may think, hey, all the chests are now open at Windfall Island. No, there is actually one hiding from us in this room in particular, so yeah, let's go ahead and pop our way in here and find out what it is that we're missing out on. Anyway, so right up in this room, yeah, there are some joy pedestals that I didn't happen to fill up. I might do these off screen if I really feel up to it, even one on the table, but still. That is not what I'm actually looking for. What I'm looking for specifically is dropping on down here, and yep, I am actually in the auction item now. If you want to buy me, you may as well have some fun and generosity, right? In particular, open up this chest and you'll get 20 rupees. Not much, but it's pretty nice to have. It's not zero. So, I was pretty generous and decided I'm going to put some postman statues here, some fountain idols, and some shop guru statues up on stage because, man, it is time to buy stuff. Not really. It's kind of too late, but anyway, with everything bought and sold, he's going to say, "Dear me, I'm sorry to say that it seems we won't be holding the auction for quite some time." It seems as if someone made off with every last auction item. Talk about a hit auction. That is about it. That's about it. But anyway, just wanted to point that out because it does serve as some missable dialogue if you don't see it before beating the game, sort of. Anyway, that's about it for now. So we're going to start out, or at least continue, by warping over to Outset Island for a little thing that I wanted to do in particular in getting a heart piece, the next one that is. It's a mission. It's a mission. So if you're worried about particularly running out of all-purpose bait and high-oi pears, go ahead and buy some because they're going to be pretty worth it. Over at Beetle's shop, yep, we do have some use for this guy still, so may as well just pick up a couple of these high-oi pears and some more servings of all-purpose bait because we're probably not going to mess it up, but I just want to have some extras in case anything does happen that I'm not okay with, so may as well just go ahead and do it. But there is a specific pig on this island that I did mention in the very beginning of the playthrough that it was going to be grown up around this point, so may as well go check up on him. How's it going, buddy? I did happen to get a photo of you, but now it's time to actually feed you and make sure that you're all happy and fed for your family, because I just know that they're going to be wondering, hey, why aren't you eating? Well, it's because I fed you. It's because I fed you. He's cute. He's cute. Anyway, it's gonna suck, but we have to get his way all the way across the bridge, and there's no really better way in doing that besides side hopping. Side hopping is a pretty funny way of getting around in Zelda games. Not just the Wind Waker in general, but really in any one, such as Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, because I guess it's like some kind of a speedrun tactic if you really don't want to attack roll or anything. There's a bunch to decide on. I could roll, but that would involve throwing the pig, and I just don't want to do that, so make sure that he's on the left patch right here, since there are two black patches right by this guy's house. And you want to have him sort of turn around sort of, you want to pick him up, pig. It's okay, and feed him at the same time. Yep, there we go, and he should pop out a heart piece right below this little grass spot. There we go. Yay, he did that on purpose, since that's what I was asking for, and the seagulls want to join in on the fun as well. So, pick this on up, and this will be your 36th heart piece. Feed the pig over at the left patch at Outset Island, and you're good to go. So over at Rockspire Island, somewhat in the vicinity, there's going to be a couple of battleships. I'm all down for taking out some battleships, because why not? There's going to be 2 of them. I want to assume that the one on the far left is going to be the one that I want to take out, because the treasure that I'm going to get for this one specifically is going to be pretty lovely. Lovely, 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 right? I may as well just pick it up, and just view what it is. And that shark does want some. I've been saying that for a long time, but that shark really just does want to revolve around me when I'm picking up treasure out of the ocean, so may as well ignore him because he's not going to get a thing from me. But hey, this is the 37th heart piece. Make sure you kill the left ship over at Rockspire Island at B3 and pick it on up. I really should not be referring to islands as coordinates anymore, since I'm going to assume that anybody watching already knows how the Wind Waker works. So, yeah. Anyway, so in the same vicinity, I really did not need to make a jump cut here, but I did anyway, since I've been saying that for a while. But hey, the last thing that we need to pick up from this specific beetle boat shop is going to be the next heart piece, and since I already picked up the other 2 really important things here, which is the empty bottle and the treasure chart, the heart piece does remain, so hop on in here and pick this up for about 950 rupees. We have the fundage, so take it off his hands. This is the 38th heart piece. Pick it up from Beetle at Rockspire Island, and we are good to go. You're welcome. Let's get out of here and never see you again. Okay, so Dragon Roost Island doesn't seem to be getting as much attention now as it used to be in like a couple episodes ago, but we want to point out something else here, actually. So we are not done with this place yet. I'm going to use that rock shortcut like I've been doing like for quite some episodes now. I really should pull that block down when I'm done for sure with this island. But I don't know. I might not. It all depends. But specifically what I'm going to go here for is Hosket. He has something about him that just kind of sticks out to me like a sore thumb. But if you go ahead and bust out your golden feathers here, he actually does have the habit of being catered with golden feathers, especially since he has a girlfriend. If you don't really believe me, I can show the text here. Hey, I know you. Yeah. You are the adventurer guy sailing from island to island. Action, excitement, right? So with all the adventuring you do you happen to find a golden feather? My girlfriend, she's wanted one of those things for the longest time. And actually, I kind of promised that I'd send one to her. You haven't found one You're the Dorito of the island. You haven't found one golden feather, and you have feathers attached to your body, man. But I'm just a skinny little stubby man that happens to be carrying almost 30 of them. But give about a good chunk to him, 20 in specifically. Hey, that's what my girlfriend wants, a golden feather. So how many of those do you have? So are you really gonna get me? He really wants 20 of them. He really wants. Okay, let's just hand them on over. Really? Are you sure? Yes. I'm gonna stick these little beauties in a letter and send them off right away. How are you gonna fit 20 in there, dude? I'm gonna tell her all about you two. I'm so happy, seriously. I'm blushing. It's not much, but please accept this. So he pays us, but that's actually not what we're looking for. It's generous. It's generous, but hey, let's step back outside and wait just a second. Okay, so this mailbox really does not seem to be shaking yet, since because business trading, such as letters from Beetle, happen to take 2 days, specifically. But just generosity things like heart pieces or whatever happen to only take 1. So what I'm going to be doing here pretty much is playing the Song of Passing, and it should be shaking now pretty much. No, not yet. Maybe during the nighttime only, because that's when business usually happens most times, because people are not as busy, I want to say. Fingers crossed, sort of. There we go. There, that's what I was looking for. I guess evening times are more optimal for mail, I guess. Anyway, letters for LSP. We have 1 letter. Here is your letter. Dear LSP, I recently received some golden feathers from my boyfriend who mentioned you. I'm something of a bird enthusiast, so I know how hard it must have been to get all those golden feathers. I want you to be as happy as we are, LSP, so I'm sending you this heart as a token of our affection. I don't know why it doesn't do the da-da-da, like the da-da-da-da, like that thing, but hey, this is the 39th heart piece. Pick this on up and just give Hoskett 20 golden feathers, and he will be happy along with his girlfriend, so we have that to look forward to. I really should be apologizing for the constant running around. I don't know how interesting this is, but hey, if you want to really collect everything in the game, just follow my lead. Not really bragging or anything, but go ahead and pick up another picture of Linda, and I probably am being told I already got a photo of her, but hear me out. Getting a photo of her is kind of serious at this point, because if you haven't already realized that Anton and Linda have a just drooling and thirsty relationship going on that I didn't even know about. But go up to Anton, and he's always just talking about Linda specifically. Yeah. Show him this, and he will just go like, oh, a pictograph? Hey, buddy? Ah, this girl. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. Wow, she really is that pretty. I mean, just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no, I'll never be happy with just a mere pictograph. Never. That's it. I've made my decision. I'm going to get that girl to go out with me. It's got to be done, buddy. I've got it. Maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar for coffee, of course. So, what's her name anyway? You don't even know her name? Yet you have such a fuming and flaming crush on her, too. Anyway, but the hidden feature is if you talk to him again, he will make his final decision. You want to talk to him again, because if you try to do another day-night cycle, Linda will still be at the staircase and not at the cafe with him. It's confusing. You have to think to do this. I think that just... Ugh. It's crazy. That's it. I've made up my mind. First, I'm going to ask her out for coffee, and then it seems, if things seem to be going right, I'm going to profess my love to her. Oh, dude. I just can't seem to settle down. I'm so nervous. I mean, just when am I supposed to invite her out, buddy? Tomorrow? Much? Anyway, since I'm already done, I may as well erase this since he already has the photo and he likes it, so he's already made up his mind. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go stand right over here and play the Song of Passing twice because we want daytime to come again. She has half of her eyes closed. Her eyes are halfway closed. That was like perfect timing. Yeah, I'm definitely not restarting this episode. I'm not. Day 2, and she is gone. I wonder where they went. Killabees, how's it going, man? Guys, like them. That's a plural noun. Anyway, heading on over to this coffee shop, it really... You gotta remember to do certain things if you want them to work out. It's like Majora's Mask, except like reversed. Sort of. Not really. Anyway, head on over here, and they are gonna be just... drooling over each other. Just... I don't see any hand gestures or talking or anything. Just mere staring, that is. Hey, Anton, how's it going? Hey, it's you. Listen to this, will you? I did it. I worked up my courage and talked to her. It was totally the right move. You know why, buddy? She likes me. She actually likes me. Okay, cool, dude. I'm done. No. Talk to Linda. She's gonna be like, the two of us are gonna start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? I'm so happy, and that's why I want to share some of our happiness with you. This is the 40th heart piece. Go ahead and pick this up after you show Anton a picture of Linda, and he's gonna love it and get some of their affection. Take good care of it. I will be sure not to. Never. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm going to cherish this for a while. And getting the last heart container is going to... It may not seem like it in a minute, but it's going to suck. I'll be back. Okay, so Greatfish Island has kind of been staring at us for a while, saying, so you're just never going to visit me ever again, huh? That is not true. I have nothing but love for this island, unlike Ganondorf, who just wants to destroy it into a million pieces, per se. Anyway, rolling up this spiraling hill, and it may seem like we've already done this, but we've already sprouted the tree, but that's actually not why I'm here. As a matter of fact, I may as well just check up on this specific Korok. Swordsman, come see how healthy my forest trees become. Wow, I'm so happy, thank you so much. And that's all you gotta say to me, huh? Anyway, with that specifically, we want to bust out the Deku Leaf, actually, and float our way over here, and it may seem like there's a lone ledge just chilling right in front of me, per se, and I think this island, it did happen to be a giant spirally sort of structure at one point, and I totally fell off of that freaking ledge. As I was saying, no, I am not totally cutting out a portion of the video because I failed to jump on top of the ledge, or land there, that is. That's why I'm missing magic, but I'm gonna just give it a second try. But like I was saying, I think Greatfish Island did happen to be like a very spirally structure at one point. That's why it looks the way it is, especially in a million pieces. But anyway, go ahead and crack this chest on open, and we'll find a lovely prize inside. The 41st heart piece. Crack this open on over Greatfish Island here. There's going to be a lone chest sitting right in a cove here, so we're fine. So the Earth Temple has just been staring at us as well, saying, "Come visit me, I'm not done yet." I have more collectibles, sort of, not really, but hey, pop on out a high pair on top of your noggin, and a seagull's just going to come swoop it off like any other freaking just apple sitting on top of a stick, pretty much, and if we just float right on top of this pillar, a heart piece will just be chilling on top of it. So, go ahead and return, and this will be the 42nd heart piece. Pick this up on top of the Earth Temple with a high pair and a seagull, and you'll be fine as well. Okay, so at the coordinate of G7 or 5-star Isle, there will be a very lone submarine just sitting on the bottom right-hand corner of the sea chart. It's pretty easy to miss, I'm not going to lie. Go inside of here, there's going to be some bats and bokoblins just kind of chilling around here, so let's go ahead and knock out as most of these guys as we possibly can, and without any problems as well. So, bop, 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 we're looking good. These bokoblins don't really seem to be happy either, but go ahead and swipe them on out of the way as well, and just get them on out of here. And see you later, Case. I'm just not putting up with your juju today, I guess. Wow, that ruby just happened to land right on top of my head after I killed that Keys, but go on in here, and there will be a fancy-looking chest for us just in the vicinity. Let's crack it open, boys. This is the 43rd heart piece. 43 down, 1 to go. Pick this up over at G7 or 5-star Isle. Let's go. So the final heart piece happens to lie in a place where we were born, Outset Island. It's gonna suck. I saved this one for last because it may as well just... Ugh. Go inside of Orca's place, and he will just be patiently waiting for us to challenge him at a little game of swordplay. We really have not done this yet, besides the very beginning of the game where we had to, pretty much. So, go ahead and talk to him, and he's going to pretty much say, we have not met for some time. Do you wish to fight me again? What say you, LSP? Sure, why not? And buckle your seatbelts, because it is going to be a rough ride. It may not seem like it from the text that he's about to give here, so I'm going to go ahead and explain. If I must say so, your skills with the sword are still at the level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times. Well, if you value your sanity, I'm going to give you the answer right now. You probably want to hit him 500 times or more, because that's the minimum that you need, or at least the maximum that you need for the final heart piece. So, it'll be the fight for our lives, boys. So, to avoid unnecessary, boring chit-chat and constant sounds of me hitting Orca with a sword, let's go. My thumb was shaking, man. Freaking, oh. When he hit me for the second time, I was like, okay, he better not hit me before I hit 500 exactly, because I was gonna freaking just turn off the Wii U and leave, man. But 501 blows, you have improved. He will give you the rank of a fine swordsman, but I am certain you can do even better. Yep, you can do even better. You can do even better. I've actually done off-screen a version where I've hit him 1,000 times, and he will pretty much give you the rank of master and ask you if your left index finger or thumb is numb from doing it all. So instead of breaking my sanity and doing that on this recording, I'm not going to, but I'll show it here. So if you want to try it out for yourself and see if you're up to the challenge, go for it. But I'm good for this episode. Anyway, take this. Let's see what it is. This is the final heart piece. Hit Orca 500 times in a swordsman match, and he will give you this. With that being said, good deal. And we're not done. We're not done with Orca yet, because if you manage to get 10 or more Knight's Crests, you want to give them to him. And he, if you want to know like which one to give him, he has a collectible right there. So it's nuts. So if you want to go ahead and take a look, he will say, "What's that? The Knight's Crest. Does it intrigue you, young one? It is still too early to discuss such things with you, but if you happen to across 10 of them, yeah, it's early, huh? Let's go ahead and fork him over, man. What do you have to say?" Why, that is a Knight's Crest. How many of those do you have? Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. I thought it was too early. Now that I just have one in my hand, now it's not. The Knight's Crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight. But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. They're all signs of the Triforce. I think that's kind of what most people miss in that dialogue, specifically. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests. But it took many long years and adventures beyond the count before we even approached finding 10 of them. And we both grew old. And frail, that is. It appears you have enough might to learn that technique now. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can master it. Very good, LSP. Heed my words. And the fight begins here. It's not that bad. But when I said that it was going to be a doozy, it really did involve hitting him 500 times. But still, hold B to build up power and then release it. Come at me now. Do it. You learn the Hurricane Spin. Hold B to build up your power and then release it to perform a whirling attack with your blade. Remember, it consumes magic power. Amazing, LSP. You did it. You have mastered the Hurricane Spin. At last, you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh, the joyful tears. They won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. Oh, I bet. I'm certain now that you will save your sister Errol and bring her home to Outset. You're kind of late for that, man. I really can't blame Orca because it really does depend on when in the plot you do this in, so I thought it was really funny to do it last, so he would just seem rather late on that sort of thing, so that is all. Thanks, Orca, for the amazing encouragement, and let's get to the Triforce of Courage. So at the coordinate of A5, which is Needle Rock Isle, right across from it, you're going to find some pretty nasty-looking ships. Yep, I thought I was done with them for sure, but the fact that they exist, especially this fancy-looking one that is made of gold, that says one thing. It does house some power of the Triforce. So go ahead and take that one out with its Emperor's New Groove-looking frickin' design on it. May as well just kill it, sort of. Anyway, with that, it'll pretty much house some treasure for us, so I wonder what does intrigue me with this ship. I really does. I really do. Apparently, I'm having really bad trouble with English in this episode, especially after doing such toil and hardship with Orca. It really does intrigue me. But hey, this is the Triforce Chart at Needle Rock Isle. Kill that golden ship and pick up the first treasure chart. So here we are inside of the Islet of Steel. I feel like that could have been better explained. So let me reiterate. In the GameCube version, there are 41 Blue Treasure Charts. In this version, there are, again, 46 Blue Treasure Charts. In the GameCube version, there are 8 Triforce Charts. In this version, there are 3 Triforce Charts. So Nintendo threw us a bone and only made us collect 3 in this version. Which means that 3 plus 46 equals up to 49 quadrants in this version. That's pretty much where I'm getting off to. But anyway, inside of the Islet of Steel, there is a wind platform here just chilling right in front of a glorious Triforce emblem. We should play the Wind's Requiem and find out what it has to offer. So, do that. Man, oh man, that has been a pretty dramatic chest spawn. I like that design of it pretty much. Anyway, crack this on open, and there will be another Triforce chart. 1 to go. So at the coordinate of G5, or Bird's Peak Rock, that is, about a couple of coordinates up from Forest Haven, pretty much, there's going to be another Triforce chart here. This will be the last chart, perhaps, but shards will come later on, most likely, in this episode. But get out your bow. If you really want to value your sanity in this specific island, go ahead and take these birds on out. They will get in the way in terms of hitting switches, pretty much. In this version, and the GameCube version, there is a sequence break to clip behind the wall, clip behind the wall, it's right here pretty much, and go in there without having to do any of this. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And there's one Korok that I forgot to take out right over there. He kind of got me in practice. Anyway, I don't freaking miss. I just do not miss at all when it comes to those guys. But anyway, since I already mentioned that if you really do fear messing this up, get a few highlight pairs to do this, because seagulls will pretty much swarm this island and pretty much ask to get a highlight pair off of your head and hit the switches with them. This will open up the gate that I was just standing in front of on the island. So let's do that over and over and over again. Be sure not to get hit by the Koroks. It really does help if you bust out your bow and take out a pretty good chunk of them, like I just mentioned. But anyway, hit that one, and there's going to be one right above me. All the way down here. I forgot you. And you want to do this before they turn off as well, while they're all hit. Hopefully do not mess this up. Leave me alone. Leave me. I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. All the way up here. All the way up here. I'm not messing this up. There we go. There we go. I was really worried about that one. Anyway, going on up in here, we're going to find out the goody-goody. The good. I should not say that again. So down to this cave. There's another one. Anyway, so go ahead and play the Wind's Requiem again on this specific platform and spawn the next chest that involves the next treasure chart. We have the third and final Triforce chart in this version, so yay, smile, smile. Let's go ahead and pick up some fundage as well, since I just know that we're going to be pretty much just begging for it at this point. Anyway. So over at the private Oasis, just south of the Tower of the Gods, just pop on over here, and this is when it all comes into play. So pop your way up on here, and turn right around, and make sure that you just go right over here. And you want to have the Cabana Deed ready for this, because if you've lost track and don't know where to get this thing, if you have not played the Wind Waker yet, you want to give Miss Marie at Windfall Island 20 joy pendants, and you'll get this little guy. Right? Yeah. And this will pretty much permit you to go into this building, because otherwise you will pretty much be told, "Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. This cabana belongs to the master and the master alone. You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel. Away with you, away, I say." Yeah. Alright, see you guys in the next episode. No. Give him the Cabana Deed, and he will recognize it. "You unclean, most foul, only those grungy hands." Wait, the That's the... Are you sure? Are you the new master? Are you Master LSP? How did you know my name, man? Oh, I'm pleased to hear that name. Master LSP. Please be gentle on this fine door. I will be as gentle as possible, man. But anyway, in here lies some pretty important things. If you really want to get some fundage as well, go ahead and crack these pots on open, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need it. Most definitely. Pick them on up, because deciphering the charts will not come at an easy price at all. Same thing on the top of the fireplace. Go ahead and snatch this on up. And it's going to be just... ugh. It's going to be nuts. Anyway, there are 16 different slide puzzles that involve this place. And they're not easy. And if anybody knows anything about me, I suck at slide puzzles. And this may be a bonus video if I ever feel down to it. But for now, I'm passing on it. I'm passing on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's just the way that I am. It's the way that my brain was wired to be. So, I'm passing on it. If you want to see a finished puzzle of Zill from Outset Island, here you go. But right now, it is just not intriguing me. So, go on into the well, sort of, and start out here. Get your skull hammer ready, because it's going to be a bumpy ride in this place. Hey rats, how's it going? And pop your way down out on here, and you want to go into this hole I almost said in specific. In general. Take a left on over. Want to say so? There should be 2 switches when I come out of this hole. Yep, 2 of them. Bam. And bam. And you want to go into the one on the left specifically, because this one does invite you to a new area, if I do say so myself. Yep. And go into this hole. Don't ask me why. I'm just going to give you the answer. Honestly, it does... It's weird. When I played this game for the first time, I had no idea where I was going. I didn't even know how to get the command deed. Honestly, it confused me that much. So, yeah. Climb up this ladder on over here, and voila. And the next place we want to go ahead and scourge our way up to is this side? I want to say so. That rat. That rat. Give me back my money. You're not going to win me over that easy. Drop down on here, and there's going to be some redeads. Kill them on over. Oh my god. I was hoping you would not scream in my face in this episode, but hey, you got your laugh. You got your laugh, and you know what? I'm just going to make off with your Triforce Chart, or Triforce Shard, because we already have all the charts, according to my knowledge. But let's get on through this hole and find out what lies within. And lefty, lefty. Yep, the gold ladder does answer all of our questions, and it speaks for itself. Because this whole room that I'm in is just made of gold, and the shapes just kind of, again, speak for themselves. Climb on up. Phew. Oh. You know what? Give me my fundage back. Along with that blue rupee. It's mine. It's mine. So is your life. Climbing up, filling on here, and we're gonna play the Winds Requiem over here, and we're gonna jam out, you know what I'm talking about? And opening it up right now. This is the first Triforce Shard. You need 7 more shards to form a complete piece of the Triforce. Yay. And to get on out of here, we need to just go in reverse and hit this switch, which will open this way for us. And if you want to take a nice loop-de-loop around, just go ahead up in here and hang a left, and we're out. We're out. It's not bad. It's not bad, but anyway. So if you want a life hack for this specific part, go ahead and make sure that the moon is about half crescent, sort of, like that. And the ghost ship will appear at Starbelt Archipelago, which is at G3, right southeast of the Dragon Roost Island, pretty much. And going in here, you need the ghost ship chart, because if you don't have it, this ship will just disappear when you try to enter. So that can probably be a pretty nice hack for it. So, yay. Going on in. It is time to battle. Ominous, right? Anyway, hello ghost ship, how's it going? You do have the option to skip it if you want to leave pump over on, but I'm actually going to go ahead and equip my flames to my arrows here, and, that worked. Sort of. Sort of. Hey, Wizard, how's it going? And getting these Poes out of my face. Let's make sure that he's not going to spawn any enemies. Die, please. And killing the Poes. They're going to be not a problem at all. Just go ahead and take him on out. There you go. And take him on out as well. I kind of miss the Poes, actually, because the Poes are just silly enemies. They turn you around, and they just make silly faces. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Anyway, climb the ladder, and we will get the next thing that we're looking for. Oh, fundage. 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 Get in this chest, including this pot, and yada yada. And there you go. And I'm not going to lie. On the GameCube version, there was a really bad exploit. If you want to crash your game purposely, on the GameCube version, walk behind this chest. They fixed it in this version, thankfully, so don't do it by accident in the GameCube version. But hey, that was a really prone way to crash it, so let's crack it on open. We have the second Triforce Shard. We need 6 more. And that screech is just going to send us on our way. Man, that was great. So over at Bomb Island, which is not Bomb Island, but I'm sorry, Stonewatcher Island at C5, a few islands south of Tingle Island, you're going to find this. I already mentioned that last time I did not have anything in particular to look for on this island other than the Blue Chus that I got a long time ago. So go ahead and get your power bracelets ready and lift that headstone. I should have made a meme with it, but I didn't. But I have one more chance because there is one at Outset Island, so you're supposed to do this one first, honestly, because it's a bit easier with the enemies, sort of. So go ahead and make your way on in here. And I want to go ahead and get my... Actually, no, I'm okay. I was going to say get my fire arrows ready, but anyway. Hey, Armos, how's it going? Ooh, that was sick. That was sick looking. But, give me some more juice. Oh, man. I have no regrets in this episode. I don't. Anybody who says otherwise can go... Not going to finish that sentence, but... going on in here. And we will have something called a flame appearing on top of that door. So it's going to be a doozy, like I already mentioned in the beginning of the episode. I should have said ice arrows, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and just pause and get my skull hammer on out, because I know that I'm going to need it for this. If you want a quick way to kill moblins, may as well just do this. Yep. There you go. Freeze them, and then bash them, pretty much. They're gone. They're gone. Anyway, crack this on open. New flame. Yay. Uh-oh. The silence in the room says enough. Anyway. Ooh, nice flame dodge, man. And history. There you go. And if anybody gonna try to take my fire arrows, part 2 of my killing spree gonna begin up in your ass right now. You know, if you've watched the movie Life with Eddie Murphy in it, you'll probably get that reference. Kill these bokoblins, pretty much, and get them on out of my face. Yay, I could have picked extra joy pendants up, but I decided not to because I am that lazy. I'm that lazy. Anyway, and Dark Nuts time. Dark Nuts time. I'm excited. In Dark Nut. Go ahead and knock their helmets off whenever they decide to come and attack me, and... Or not. And there we go. There we go. This means that the door to the Triforce path is now open. Yay. And yeah, we have another platform to look at. And it's just fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. This is the third Triforce Shard, so we're looking pretty good. Yay, let's freaking leave. Anyway, at Overlook Island, on the very top right of the sea chart, we have this to look forward to. Go ahead and wave. Push me back on up. I know you want to, man. What are you doing, man? There we go. There we go. Hopping on up. And to the grotto, like I already mentioned, you can collect a bunch of rupees here if you feel up to it, honestly. Go ahead and just hook shot there, and hook shot there. There we go. Yay. Drop on down. Okay, no messing around. Let's go ahead and get in here and gather this Triforce, because I do not have a lot of time left. I don't. Uh-oh. Big Armos. I'm scared. Scared. I'm just gonna pause and get those bombs ready, man, because they're gonna be in the way. There we go. There we go. Baby a triple, man. Get out of here, guys. Get out of here. Yay. Out of the way. Next. What do we have? What do we have? Stalfoses. Yay. Drop a bomb there and get your boomerang and skull hammer out on ready. So we have something to look forward to. Some explosions, perhaps. Bam. And with that. Man, that was freaking beautiful. I don't want to redo this episode. I do not. I do not at all. Probably Wizrobes. Probably Wizrobes. Because they love us, right? And I love them. They're Toucan Sam, just flying all over the place. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Hey, Kargrox, how's it going? Oh, you demons. That didn't go well at all, because they spawn enemies, and I really didn't want them to, so... Yay. Bokoblins! Galore. And they just took out their friends, so that was cool. Anyway, getting these guys on out of our faces, we have these guys to take out. Bokoblins, and I should believe that Dark Nuts are the next thing that we should take out in this room in particular. 4 of them, honestly. We have those to look forward to in Savage Labyrinth, which is going to come later on. Let's go ahead and set our ice arrows to these guys, honestly, and it should be a fun doozy taking these guys on out, because I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, helmets. There we go. Looking great. And we have the 4th Triforce Shard, so that's pretty freaking good. We have made our way, or halfway there, pretty much. Halfway there. And I'm afraid this is where I'm going to get 3 more. So after leaving Overlook Island, remember those 3 Triforce Charts that we got? Yeah, we cannot read them the way they are, so what does that mean? We have to go and visit our buddy Tingle at his island. Yep. Knuckles still has not left because he is really hard to miss because we have gotten at least 3 figurines remain and he's still here. So don't worry about missing him. He's not that important, but I'm still getting him because he matters to me. So let's get our way to the top of this tower and get our charts deciphered. So talk to him. He's going to be like, "Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What shall we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play. That fragrant and musty scent. Sir, you have found a chart. Splendid, splendid, show me, show me. Why, you can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you for 398 rubies? That times 3 is going to be up in the 1200s. So, you save a lot of money in the HD version. So, that's 1 bonus. So, go ahead and do this 3 times, and we will be set. Tingle, tingle, Kolo Lumpa. Become readable. You've got your chart deciphered. Now you can use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Look at your C charts on the map screen to check its location. Yep, 2 more to go. So after he deciphers your last chart, he's pretty much going to be like, Mr. Fairy, you must try very hard to find treasure. When you select it, yeah. I know how to find treasure, man. I've been doing this for 23 blank years. Don't you even look at me that way. Anyway, with that, let's go ahead and crack these on open. These should be at, to the best of my memory, without opening them up and looking at the answer, they will be at Greatfish Island, Stonewatcher Island, and Cliff Plateau Isle. So it does not matter which one you open, and just go ahead and visit those 3 areas, and there will be a beaming ring of light of treasure over there right now. So what's up, Greatfish Island? You got something to hide from me, brother? You know, you're not going to do it that easy, so I'm going to go ahead and crack my Triforce chart on open and grab whatever you have to offer, man, because it is going to be great just staring at it. Our Link already is drooling over it. This is the 5th Triforce Shard. We have 3 more to go. I'll be getting 2 more for this episode. We're going to save the very last one for next episode, because it is an enemy gauntlet that I really want to just dedicate 1 episode to, pretty much. So here we are at Stonewatcher Island. It should be right about here, because hovering right over it on the good old C chart there, we can pick it right on up and grab it. We have the 6th Triforce Chart. We need 2 more. We are almost there, boys. We're going to be legendary heroes. So just east of the Forest Haven, we have Cliff Plateau Island to check off of our list. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Right here. That looks pretty good. So grabbing that on up, and this will be the final chart that we are going to open in the Great Sea. This is the 49th one that counts as the treasure chart. We have the 7th Triforce Shard. We need 1 more, and it lies in a place that we were born at. But I will be saving that again for the next episode. So I will be doing a pretty strong enemy gauntlet in the next episode. So with that, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.